Have you ever heard of a culture where red isn't just a color, but a full identity? Where women cover themselves in a sacred ochre paste every day. A fire burns forever to keep ancestors close. Girls enter womanhood through a silent transformation. And where, yes, a man may offer his wife to a visiting friend as a gesture of deep trust. Welcome to Culture Shock Chronicles. And before we dive into the world of the OvaHimba and OvaZemba of northern Namibia, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more mind-bending traditions from around the world. Imagine walking through the blazing heat of Namibia's Kunene and Omusati regions. The sun is unforgiving. The dust hangs like golden mist. And then you see them. Women with glowing red skin and elaborate braids that look like artwork sculpted by generations. These are the OvaHimba, living alongside the equally traditional OvaZemba. They are pastoral people, guardians of cattle, ancestors, and customs older than most countries. Their red skin comes from Otjize, a mixture of red ochre, butterfat, and aromatic herbs. To outsiders, it's makeup, but to them, it's identity. The red symbolizes the earth and the bloodline of their ancestors. The scent protects them spiritually, and the butter protects them from the harsh desert sun and insects. It's sunscreen, spiritual armor, and beauty ritual all in one. Their hairstyles tell their entire story. Age, status, lineage, and important life stages are all braided into their hair. A Himba woman's hair is sacred. Once married, it is never cut again. Life in a Himba village revolves around the sacred fire. This fire is the connection between the living and the dead, an eternal link through which prayers, blessings, and guidance flow. Babies take their first steps near the fire. When someone dies, the fire stays lit until their soul is safely guided to the spiritual realm. The dead are not buried in distant graves. They remain in the homestead through ashes and ritual presence. In this culture, no one really leaves. They simply move into the world beyond sight. Although the society is structurally patriarchal, daily power often sits in the hands of women. They run households, handle food, milk the cattle, raise the children, craft the Otjize, and protect cultural memory. Marriage is not just romance. It is a sacred alliance between families. And if a marriage ends, the woman returns home with full respect, not shame. She fulfilled her role, and her worth is never questioned. One of the most mysterious traditions is the initiation of girls. When a girl transitions into womanhood, she enters seclusion in a special hut for weeks. Only elder women can visit. There she learns songs, prayers, rituals, and responsibilities. She does not speak to men, not even her father, because her voice at that stage is believed to be spiritually powerful. When she leaves the hut, she is not changed. She is finally acknowledged. Her community sees her through new eyes. The OvaZemba, cultural cousins of the Himba, live quieter lives but preserve just as much depth. They keep ancient songs that tell of migrations and sacred landscapes. Their homes are geometric structures made from acacia and cow dung, designed with cosmic symmetry. They honor ancestors with chants tied to specific rivers and hills. They haven't rejected modernity. They've simply chosen to guard what has kept them rooted for centuries. Now let's address the tradition that shocks most outsiders, Okujepisa Omukazendu, the custom of a husband offering his wife to an honored male guest. To the Western world, it sounds scandalous, but to the Himba and Zemba, it is a sophisticated gesture of trust and unity. The guest is usually a close friend or a respected visitor, not a tourist or stranger. Offering one's wife shows ultimate respect. I trust you with what is precious to me. The husband sleeps in another room or outside. Reports differ on how much say the wife has. Some traditions imply she must comply, while others say she can refuse intimacy but must still host the guest. Either way, it is not about sex. It is about harmony, friendship, and alliance building in small, interdependent communities. The concept of adultery doesn't map neatly onto this system. This custom is slowly fading, with modernization, schooling, and new religious influences, but elders defend it as part of their cultural identity. What seems shocking at first becomes understandable once you see the purpose behind it. Otjize protects against desert heat. Silent initiation teaches discipline and identity. The sacred fire maintains emotional and spiritual continuity. Offering one's wife prevents jealousy and builds alliances in isolated communities where unity means survival. These aren't bizarre customs. They're finely tuned adaptations to spiritual, social, and environmental realities. The OvaHimba and OvaZemba remind us that the world's cultures aren't strange, they're ingenious. What surprises us is often what sustains them. If you enjoyed today's journey into the heart of Namibia's traditions, subscribe to Culture Shock Chronicles for more incredible stories from around the world. From ancient rituals to unbelievable customs, we bring you the truth behind the traditions. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.